Not connecting just yet, taking quite a lot of damage himself. And it's Sunny just probing towards A main here, and there's going to be Chris J to take down Rain first. Nice shot. But still a lot of work to do here. 5-on-4 ensues. And Guardian waits for his chance to strike at the A bomb site here.
Roman got Chris. That was back toward middle. We saw him firing that P250 repeatedly earlier on, and eventually someone did answer the call. Tried to push up. Oh, that's amazing. The reaction shot. Kit down in middle. They'll have to grab that on rotation because no one currently has one toward the site. Croman's not done. He's still going to swing all the way back towards CT. It's Sunny that he's already tagged up. He could take the fight cleanly, but he'll win it with a headshot nonetheless. So 3 kills for Croman. He's gotten everything for FaZe thus far.
Yeah, great player. He's got a bright future ahead of him, just showcasing his talents here in the grand final so far. Robs will get another frag back, but not for long. Ends with a Guardian.
With Rain inside of the smoke, they'll eventually get flashed into middle. That forces Chris off the angle in the AWP. Spots one going to the bed. What a shot from Croman. He's looking amazing so far in middle. Pistol round gave him 3 fantastic kills. This time he takes down the AWP of Chris, even though he was spotted first. Guardian waiting. Flash goes in. Not able to hit shots. That's a bit of a problem that Sticko gets away with that kill, but he still has to retreat. And in doing so, bypass Nico, who's at the door. Meanwhile, look at Rain. Sunny seems to have an idea, but it doesn't even matter when he hits a shot like that. Rops is forced out from behind the box because he knows they're spamming through behind him. He does manage to get to the corner. That gives him an angle to look back toward Rain potentially if he falls off, but the bomb's going the other direction.
So they know Robs has got an M4 in B. They know Sticko only has a Gillo or a UMP. So Guardian's already got that information. They just need to choose one position and go in together. Looks like A bomb site is where they'll finish up. But there's a nice push coming in here. This isn't completely over. Maybe it is now. Robs had a good idea to push towards B. At least get some intel here, but it leaves him in a 3 versus 1. He has no kit. 1 flashbang, less than half HP as the bomb is planted. You feel like his numbers are limited here.
M4, as you said, be worth holding on to. So is that AWP. He just barely gets up there, saw the Molotov. He knew that that was likely to be, and he was not welcome any further, but is he aware? Absolutely not. He's gone. Nico's behind him. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Sticko's going to get flashed in. Doesn't know which target to fire at first. Thankfully, both were completely blinded. Typically, you have a switch position for that. Someone's staring at the wall behind the box. Oh my goodness, Kerrigan. As they walk up highway, Sunny's got nowhere to hide. And it's Rops on that AWP he's picked up to recover that suddenly finds himself in a 1 versus 2. And what is now going to be, remember, from 5-2 to 16-6, and now 5 in a row for FaZe. Another 6-round spread. Mousesports have been dry for 2 full halves, almost 2 full games at this point.
Yeah, they're not really in the zone right now. You can see them really struggling, and unfortunately, in terms of the tactics, it's nothing that technical coming from FaZe Clan. It's just the skill is off the charts right now. Everyone's delivering shots. Another 3K. It's really not bad at all. 4-on-4 does favor the terrorist forces here, and you can see it's just him walking around like the Terminator, just absolutely destroying anyone in front of him, not missing a shot, really feeling it. As he Molotovs towards a connector, that just pushes Sunny back. Bomb still down towards the mid-warehouse. Sunny considers peeking towards middle again. You can see him waiting there in towards Z. And now, 50 seconds remaining. They've left B completely open. Going to have to start taking some gambles here and hope this reposition towards the A bomb site works out for them.
Chris still trying to find anyone that he can. With the AWP, he's staying scoped in to clear off his angles, and he's going to push down highway. Still got a position hold with Sunny. Chris actually gets Kerrigan. So the fact that he was exposed gets one away, but now Rain on the highway. And the problem is that Sunny can't swing out, so it had to be a hit from Chris J on 17 HP. He gets away with it. Meanwhile, Guardian, he's gone back over toward B, and there's no one inside of the site. The presence in A and mid has convinced Mousesports to vacate, and as a problem, remember that it's 7-0, and they only have the 1 kit.
Even though they win this round, they need to try and keep numbers up here. They have got the man advantage, but Chris J is low. Sunny tentative to go for that Venix, anticipating a player towards the mid-warehouse here. Maybe outplaying himself as the bomb ticks away. He needs to start operating a little bit quicker. Luckily, Nico misses a shot, but he doesn't make the same mistake twice. My God, that's good. As he completely takes them down the AWP. That is beautiful stuff.
Go holding up in the cubby. Sunny's alone. Take that back. Chris is able to transfer from highway fast, but not fast enough to take down Croman on the second. That baits nothing, and welcome to the scoreboard, Jordan. Maybe a first round to go along with the first kill. We'll find out. He's got a Molotov he's going to throw in behind the forklift. Sunny still has to be worried about quad. Sticko covers over the top of Red Crate, but it's Nico that he didn't perceive coming. And it leaves them again in a 3 versus 2. And again, Nico alive. Guardian has the AWP this time instead, and the bomb is not yet planted. As Nico goes forward, the Bosnian will grab the bomb, and Guardian will babysit. Launch toward highway. Very likely a player peeks from that position, and I think he just barely spotted the gun barrel when he snapped away. That's why he looked back when he did. Confirmation of one player in that position, but confirmation so too in return of where the AWP is, and Mousesports have to go. A kit for nothing. That's all for the 3 of them. No shot that time from Guardian. Gets them that much closer to Nico. He'll find nothing when he spots back out. Guardian watching beside him. It was 3 for Nico last time. Not quite going to happen twice as Rops gets it back, but he still has to go against Guardian.
To a round where there's no defuse kits available, but the AWP Chris J, he has found kills here to be FaZe. He's at the top with 9. Oh my god, Croman just looks unbelievable right now. Everyone does with his AK-47. Surely doesn't get another. Luckily for Robs, he only goes down to 40 HP, and Chris J ready for the repeat from Guardian.
When does the suffering stop? It started with a comedy of errors on Inferno that they never recovered from. It's a nightmare that continues on in Cash. They've got a man advantage. We've said that before. Nico seems to be good at taking those away from them, and he's still alive in this round. He's going to have to be pretty sharp because nothing's got a second kill. He'll take down Rain, turning back, has the bomb as well as Kerrigan falls, but oh, look at Nico. Oh, look at Nico. He's behind them. He couldn't get the first kill immediately, but he's still going to line up, unaware that the third was still in.
I did too much coincidence, it seems.
Well, Guardian's going to go with the EWP, but Sticko's still up in that position. Does catch them off. He's going to drop over. No sooner does Nico go inside of A main, he actually heard the footsteps, so he's confused. He thinks there's one above. There's not. That could have cost him because Rain was waiting inside of the garage. He never elected to peek. Sticko will swing out. Spots him running away. And through the box, it's down to just Nico in a 1 versus 5. And this time, yeah, there's a smoke down, but he's not pushed through it. He's not gotten behind them. And he does not have the bomb with 3 seconds, a chance to plant it rather, but wants to just worry about getting guns down. 2 in a row for Mousesports, and he'll go down after the...
Towards highway and blocks the AWP in that position where Chris J has been causing him a bit of a nuisance.
Sticko still just holding, waiting to see who's going to get it right below him, and it's 2. It's Croman and Rain. Chris still comes up from highway. He got Kerrigan as well. It's Sticko that now suddenly knows Nico's the last alive again in a smoke. Go figure, but this time, can he really pull it off? Snaps back, my goodness, I thought they knew exactly where he was. USP for Nico. Naturally. The kit for Kerrigan. Oh, good shot from nothing. Good start as he gets his 8th in Croman. At range, does pull it back. Bomb will be planted, and Sunny swings out. He's been a little bit quiet. That's only his 4th kill. But bomb down, and the man advantage. Additional smoke to lock off A main for the post plant. As Rain works his way through. Ian trades out. Guardian does better than that. He's gotten Sticko. It's suddenly a 2 versus 2. Kit still in this. It's Kerrigan that has it. Sunny has Kerrigan down. The Guardians in a 1 versus 1, and Sunny finally shines. Contact by nothing inside of the vents. Very least Croman can go for it, but watch this. Here they come. Nico went back to find Chris instead, so the M4 has to fight on his own, but Croman's up to it. Bomb goes down. Sunny to drop. And it's Rops, the man who took the early damage, trying to get an AWP and just do what he can to survive because they're all around him. And FaZe finally get around. Throughout the vents, Croman's aware of that fact. Suggestive that they want mid, but not that they're actually going to take it. Rops is going to hold at this point for lurk. It's all on 2A. Kerrigan gets the first. Smoke still down behind the forklift so he can get back toward the red crate. Instead, he's going to have to because he's lost his teammate in the sight, and he's going to go down as well. Rob's patience pays off as Croman walks into it. And this is going to be a reset. First gun round, and then gone as FaZe find themselves in a 1 versus 4 for Rain.
Not really much he can do with this one. Maybe 1 kill available to him. Not even that. It's a Glock that finishes things off.
Has to do battle first with Rain. Sticko heading this direction. Rops still not going to be the one to move. Both go out. Rain, he misses the shots. Nothing swings around. They've got the sight. As he was unable to find any bullet from the M4, Sticko brings the bomb in, and again, it'll be a plant already. They're looking to save the weapons on the FaZe clan side because, again, this is them falling tremendously with only what will be a 4th formalities, with the stand-ins. Certainly getting some abnormal score lines, at least the circumstances that lead to it. Sonny faced off by Croman as he got flashed in with Nico. It's a 1-for-1, but goes back Chris J's way. In the end, that one remains unanswered.
And Sendry wasn't deep enough. That didn't do anything for them. They wanted to get it in the entrance, which they did, but there's still a massive gap, and Chris J could back up his teammate there. Sonny went down, but they've still got a 4 versus 3. Carrigan stuck on the UMP. This looks like it could go 12-12. FaZe can't really get a foothold on this map. They try to change things up there. Aggressive towards that, and Carrigan's trying to find a rifle at this point, which he does. Trying to get that smoke as well, I believe. Didn't quite reach it. Couldn't really take the chance to extend it a little bit further. 1 minute on the clock, and you feel like Mousesports has got full control of this situation now. Carrigan alone on the A-bomb side, trying to buy himself some time with the incendiary. Double Molotov towards the quad, and Carrigan's getting tagged up through the door. He's fully flashed. He's not going to get anything done there. A little bit of damage done, but still not going to be good enough to hold off this attack.
So close yet so far. When he put the damage in, but now it's getting closer. Carrigan, and when it rains, it pours. The crowd starts to roar as Carrigan steps back out as well.
Flashbang comes in. Rob's looking towards the vents, but Rain's there. Carrigan trying to bite off maybe more than he can chew. Can he find both these kills? Perhaps he can. He takes down Sonny, and this is looking much better now for FaZe as nothing is fully flashed in towards those vents, but they'll still find a kill.
Gets one and gets away. Problem is that the bomb is with Sticko. He's still committed on to B. He's got to fall off of it. There's time to do so. 1:10. What's the next pick, though? Nothing's not willing to give up easily either. He's going to go back toward the vent, given that he's on top of the roof in mid, but he's found by Croman, who snuck through. Take that back. I was confused by the smoke as well. Nothing was in the corner, and Croman was just able to spot him from within checkers. So it wasn't a boost up, wasn't a rotate around, but it is Sticko left versus 3. And Carrigan has a perfect position to greet him. Oh, he oversteps it. And Guardian at least holds his composure because another headshot. And after everyone thought this is it, they're done when Nico left.
And I think this grand final goes to show you don't need players from the same country to be a decent squad. We got 2 fully international squads here. 8 different nations on the server right now in the grand final of a huge event, an Intel Grand Slam event here in Brazil. 4 versus 3 though for now. Chris J still on the yaw, 40 seconds remaining. They're smoking towards A. That's all a bit of a ruse though. Sonny just trying to sell anything he can as they reposition back towards the B-bomb side. Oh my goodness, Rain, you're brave playing that spot against Chris. He'll be tagged up. I'll live to tell a tale. Goes to the headshot position, understandably so. Only wants to expose one part of his body, and that is the head. And he removes nothing. 2 players remain now. Time just running out second by second. But Sonny gets a kill back, but not for long. And Nico, he'll hold on towards the A side. Chris J knows he has to nail this shot. He'll get the bomb down by the looks of things, but Nico, he won't push in just yet. He knows he has to wait for his teammates. If he gives up a free kill here, there's still a chance the Orb can clutch it out. We know Guardian has demonstrated some of that form. So has Nico in the first half. Chris J's got to find something phenomenal here to avoid map points.
He's swinging out. He's looked both ways just as they've moved, but he still has the angle. He's gotten Rain down, and Chris has it to a one-on-one against Carrigan. Carrigan has the M4. Chris has the angle! From Z Connector to see if he can spot anyone getting inside of the vents. He just needs to get to B. Remember, that's where they lost Rain early. So Guardian arrives with Carrigan already in. You're right. They already had the Molotov in place. There was nowhere for him to go. Nothing's got 2. And it's Croman and Nico, and they've got a long way to travel. Croman's at least toward tree, but Nico is just at middle now. What a turnaround from Mousesports after the way it fell apart on Inferno. Added to the mentality. Oscar's definitely going to be sitting at home watching and loving it as well. Nico's gone. He's taken down. It's all on Sonny. They know he's in behind the garage as he fires back. Croman's tagged. 30 HP tagged again as he falls off, and they're surrounding. What a turnaround in the